Matthew Myers, well, we've got the amazing news that the club has granted you a testimonial for the 2022-23 season. I guess the first question is a simple one. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, I've been a part of the Panthers organisation on and off for a long time. I think this is 11th year, and it's a real honour to be granted another testimonial. And I can only thank the club for that. So yeah, it's awesome. Thank you very much. It's been great.
You've got lots of plans, I know, and you're very keen to get started. Just give fans a flavour, I guess, without giving too much away, a flavour of what they can expect.
Well, of course, I think there'll be lots of the stuff that's been done before. Obviously, the game is going to be the main event, and we'll have a dinner as well. Obviously, dates and the finer details to be sorted at the moment. We don't, only just really found out, and we're speaking with the rink at the moment for dates for games and stuff. And we'll do maybe like an opening quiz, so everybody can get together and just do like a quiz night, something nice and easy and fun, where everybody can have a few beers and some laughs and that. And then in an ideal world, I'd like to do the game before Christmas, and then maybe do one or two nice events after Christmas, depending on what the schedule's like, and if we can fit things in.
Touching on the game, I mean, again, naming no names, but I know you're very keen to bring back players who have been part of Panthers' historic past.
Of course, yeah. I mean, this is a celebration not of me, of all of our successful years and some unsuccessful years, but with great players who played for Nottingham over the time that I've been a part of the club. So yeah, obviously that's going to be the hectic planning now, is trying to get guys who are available and want to come over, and that's going to be hectic for Nairi and I to sort of organise over the next few weeks. But there'll be a lot of guys who will probably be able to fly over, and there will be guys who are in Nottingham and around the country who will hopefully be willing to and available to come to the game. So it'll be good fun.
What's so special about Nottingham? I mean, we've laughed over the last few weeks that, I remember you coming here as a fresh-faced youngster for university, and, how time changes and kind of a circle. Ironically, you're living in the same place again. But, what is it that's made you come back to, without saying, it's a bit of a cliche, but it feels like it's your second home now?
Absolutely. It's been my second home I moved here when I was 18. I'm now just coming up to 38, so 20 years on and off I've been here. So yeah, it is my second home, and I've played like I said, 11 years here. So for hockey, it's like my home as well, and I love the city, I love the people, friends like yourselves who we've been friends from when I was 18 till now. It's 20 years worth of friendship, not just you, lots of other people around the city. And I just love it here. Like you say, I'm back living in an apartment I lived in when I was a student, or an apartment block, not exactly the same apartment, but it is kind of like full circle, apart from I got a bit of grey in my beard now.
And as I say, just touching on that, it's the fan base, the loyalty of the fan base, the enthusiasm of them, it really, you get guys coming and say that the fan base, they just get carried away with the interaction and everything. It's a lot about that, isn't it? It's just of the passion of this. I guess what I'm trying to say in a long-winded way is this is a hockey town, and in many ways, is that what you enjoy?
Well, it definitely is a hockey town. We've got a great following. Often we get 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people in the building for home games, and that's awesome. It's out of the teams in the league, is probably the most supported, maybe Sheffield, because they have a slightly bigger arena. Of course, they get fans, but our fans are great, and they always show up. And yeah, it's obviously there's been some lows in my time here where we haven't played great, and there's also been some great highs. And obviously, the fans have been with us along the sort of roller coaster of highs and lows. And for lots of the fans who started supporting the club when it first started, they waited 50 odd years to win a league title, and fortunately for me, I was part of that team that did win a league title, so that was awesome. And then there was obviously playoffs and Challenge Cups we were fortunate to win, and then like I said, there were some seasons where we weren't able to win, but the fans have been there through thick and thin, which, like you say, is kind of like a cliche thing to say, but they have been, and they're showing up again this year for us, and that's great.
Brilliant, Matthew, thanks for joining us. Can't wait to get started.
Cheers, Chris.